that's a must. I don't trust.
What's up, guys? Long time no see. It's been a crazy couple months, I know. Yeah, I've been wanting to vlog for you guys, but every time I get up to go do it, something comes up, I gotta leave town, whatever. But finally, I have something awesome and worth vlogging for you. I'm actually going to delete the spare wheel well out of the WRX. That whole white sack right there is just gonna go away. I'm gonna beef up and reinforce where the bash bar, crash bar sits, whatever you wanna call it, but all that is gonna go away. To do that, I gotta take out all of my bag shit in the trunk, mark out where I wanna cut it out, and then I got this huge, I think it's 20 gauge or 19 gauge steel that I'm gonna cut and then weld in place. I still gotta figure out a couple things as I go, like how I'm going to reinforce like these sections for the diffuser. I gotta fabricate some kind of bars to reinforce the crash bar, bash bar section, and then I think in the back it's a 2-skin, like up under here. I don't know if you can really see that, but I gotta reinforce that. I guess that's something we'll tackle as we go along. See what we could do with this. I'm not looking forward to this. I think what I might do is put the back up on jacks. I don't know, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see when we open the trunk. See what we're working with. I don't know, my guy. I know I gotta undo that shit from the wood, unless there's a way for me to lift the wood and push it forward. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I got to the point where I pretty much pulled out like all the air. I kind of shifted it into the back seat. I dropped the rear diffuser and I unbolted a couple things. I removed these heat plates. They're like little heat plates for the mufflers, which don't apply to me anymore. These things sit right up here. I just pulled those out. It's one on each side. So now I'm to the point where everything's out, pretty much. Everything that I need to be out is out. Now I gotta figure out exactly where I wanna cut, where I can cut, what's not gonna completely destroy the strength and integrity of this rear end. I do know for the most part, I'm probably gonna cut here, all the way up. I gotta figure out a good blending point for up here. I'm not necessarily sure where I wanna start bringing that cut in. Ultimately, I want to get it so that the delete is going to start from here and it's going to sit flush all the way to back here. I know there's a structural point on the bottom of this guy. Ignore that, that's fucking awful. There's a structural point on the bottom of this guy. I unbolted and I plan on rebolting it back up to the delete because it's going to be obviously welded into the back of this. So this is the bottom of it. This guy, which is honestly not really that strong, is bolted into the bottom, the second skin on the trunk. I think I'm gonna cut this out as well. Around the top of this, right here, I just gotta figure out where this point is on the inside. But all this is gonna be cut. You can see where I'm gonna cut right there, all the way. And I'm gonna follow it down. That's gonna be a good start point, and that'll let me know what I need to cut for the back of this, because obviously this is gonna get tapered up, but I don't want to affect the crash bar section, which it looks like I won't be really touching it at all, which is good. It's been about an hour-ish. I got the whole rear bumper off. I got the bash bar off for the chassis mount. I kind of marked the edge of where the bash bar sets.
Ah.
I'm gonna go and run the Lowe's,
Alright.
get some actual cutting discs and not my 2-inch punishers that Tucker left me with. 2-inch punisher! I'll probably keep moving back until I can't, and then, you know what I mean? And then I'll kind of curve it. And then once I'm kind of comfortable or accepting that I can't go anymore, then I'm gonna start pulling it up.
Listen, guy, when people say they delete their spare tire for weight reduction, that usually just means the tire. Not the whole
Fucking rip. I think we did it. It's cut. There's everything that came out of it. Clean it up a bit with the floppy disk, kind of iron out some edges, make sure everything's symmetrical, and then I can start working on the actual steel plate that I'll be welding in. And it's gonna step down, so I'm gonna connect this corner to that corner, so it's gonna step down. There's gonna be an angled piece on both sides. It's angled right there, and then another flat piece connecting all that. And I gotta start working on basically restructuring some strength points, like these points where they mount it to the trunk. This is kind of what we're looking at. Got this panel in here. Before any smart ass say anything, I can't bring this in any further. And I'll tell you why. I'm still gonna have like a baby tub. I'll show you why. The subframe and everything starts to connect to. I'm not cutting that out. I refuse to cut that out. So then you got harnesses and shit back there. Unless I were doing a full race car build where I dropped the subframe and add everything out, I would do it, but I'm not. So for now, we're gonna keep that little tub.
I know that song.
Yeah, anyway, I gotta update this because it started raining yesterday and I didn't update shit. So, get my little prop. There it is. It's in, it's welded, and sealed. The seal is dry. I sealed it all the way around, all the way down. It's fucking in there. The bottom looks fucking weird under there right now, but it'll get better. Just gotta make my bracing. See if I can explain it on camera. Here and here, there's gonna be 2 little A bars, and then those 2 little A bars are gonna branch out and go to up here and over here, but closer to the back. And then there's gonna be a bar that connects them in the middle. I don't know how else to explain that, so that's gonna have to do. Okay, it's a bit loud, but I'm gonna catch you up. I mounted my securing bracket to the trunk, of course, like the original placement. And that's my replication of the stock bracing. Basically just bolts to the same OEM points and then bolts to the new trunk. I mounted these plates right here and here. I'm gonna have a bar connect from here all the way down to here, and same for the right side. Right now, it doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's coming together. I'm gonna wrap it up there and we'll pick up tomorrow. Day 3. I just finished the this bad boy right here, the welds aren't the best, but they're some of my best. This is by far the most annoying thing to tack by myself, but I got it. So there's two. They're gonna mount up here, remember? Now they're here. That's what I was talking about. I'll update you after I get this center bar tacked. Tucker's messing with skyline things. Josh is laughing at Tucker messing with skyline things. And I am just about done. Got the inside all painted, sealed, bolts are in. And it's good to go down up there. And then down here is where the fun is. Finally got all this straight. Bolts into the frame. Bolts into the frame. That is my trunk delete. After 3 long days, I'm finally done. 3 long days. And tomorrow we'll put the interior pieces back in and get the air and everything set back up, and then I'll be able to down jack it and I will be good to go.
Night and day.
Night and day.
Night and day.
I think it was worth it.
I think so.
It's definitely not nearly as ugly. So finish this up, got everything buttoned back up. You can see the reinforcement I made. Found a new way to secure the diffuser. Yeah, I like it. I'm glad I did it. It was a pain in the ass. Never do it again, but I'm glad I did it.
My dreams, nah, you played them like movie, you bad and you bougie like the devil wears Prada. You always say you love me, never said it to him. You love a drop top, so I'm taking the Benz. I'd buy some shit I know he can't afford, and I'll pay it again. You got sensitive when I said I fucking hated your friends. Got one too many options, I don't know who to pick, but if I had to admit, you the baddest, so I had to put you on the very top of my list.